Yes, I'm still in pajamas. It is quite early. And I don't know why I'm being productive today, but I am being productive today. It's not quite 7 a.m. yet. But hey. Today I have a feeling it's going to be a bad hair day. I don't know. So I'm wearing a hat because I don't want you to see my frizz because my hair frizz is up. But already this morning I watched a YouTube video and no stress MS, I think, or I do like him, and he had Kathy Chester on there, and she is a MS advocate, and she has done a lot of stuff. She blogs, she does a lot of different things. So I was listening to it, and what I really liked, and it's something that I treat anyways, it's all in your perspective. The MS diagnosis. Life, it's all in your perspective. And I feel you want to have a good perspective, a positive perspective. Not all the time, of course, because you have ups and downs, but it's good. And the other thing is to get rid of the toxic behavior that drives you down. I like the word toxic, and I really had to think there. I do have some toxic behavior that can get me down. One of the things, I'm gonna be transparent, is I look at Twitter sometime, well, a lot of times a day, and some of the handles, I don't Twitter people, even with MS, I can go down that road. I can go down that slippery slope. I can get down in the mud. I can, what is it, the saying, go down the rabbit hole. I can do that. And it can be toxic, because then, I have to watch myself. And something else that I'm thinking I have to do is not make MS my life, and that's what it has become. But now I have a little bit more of a definite. So, okay, I think the next step is cleaning out my work office. I was in there earlier and looked at my desk, and it was a bittersweet moment. And I'm sure I'm going to have a couple more of those. Eventually, I'm going to have to pack. It's kind of funny. They say to save the boxes. They send you the stuff, and I do. I do save the boxes. Can I find them? No. I can't find the box for my phone. I can't find the box for my router. I can't find my box for what I call my Wisey box. The only thing I can find is the box, Ziz, there's two, for my monitors. So I know going from short term to long term, once I get approved for long term, then I'm separated from the company. I'm no longer employed. Again, I say it's bittersweet. Being with that company for working 28 years. This will be my 29th year. I can't remember how many started out in my class. I'm thinking around 15. 3 were left. Now it's 2. It will be 2 once I leave. So, okay. But it's all in my perspective. I can look at, what I was able to accomplish yesterday, which is an awful lot for me. I went to 2 stores. Thankfully, held on to shopping carts and was able to lean against something and brace myself when I was tired. What else? I was able to take a nap. It was a short nap, but it was a nap when I was tired of feeling the heat. The heat pulls energy, and even though I can be in air conditioned at times, I don't like air conditioned. I would rather be out in the heat, probably, as long as it's a dry heat. I would prefer that, but I can't do that because you can tell when the heat is pulling from you. I'm not looking forward to the humidity that's coming. I know the humidity is coming next week. I'm not looking for that. Really pulls from me. But I'm thinking, I talk about creating. I want to create more. I already have something in my head about a canvas, working on canvas. I'm going to do it. It might take some time, but bit by bit, you can create. I do stuff in my planner, my stickers. My stickers are my creative outlet because I can't write like I used to. My writing, I joke around to people. It's like a seven-year-old writing. And I can only write for a short period of time. I use speak and text a lot. So forgive me if you get something from me and it doesn't make sense, because that just means that I have used speak and text and I didn't proofread. So it's all in your perspective, I liked what Kathy Chester said too, is get good information from trusted sources. I have to do that. And if that means that I don't succumb to that pit, that miry pit in Twitter, that's going to be what it takes. I know, like I said, I have work to do. Exercise at home is something I'm going to have to do. It's doable. And what my doctor's office said was, even if you walk, that's something. And so who knows? Maybe this morning I'll go for a walk. I used to walk. I could walk 2, 3, 4 miles. I usually carried pepper spray with me. I don't know where that is. And I probably should, a person walking alone, come on. In this day and age, I'm sorry. So, who knows? Who knows what's in store for me? Maybe I do have things in the fire. Maybe I do, And maybe I'm not liking it so much because a lot is unknown now. There's a known part, but there's a lot to unknown. But if I remember when this all started, well, no, it didn't all start. Halfway through this whole thing, a whisper came to me. Trust me. That's the truth. I got to trust him. I got to continue to trust him in every step. Whether it be going on disability, whether it be creating something, whether it be driving my beautiful car, which I love driving, by the way. That's probably why I went to 2 stores. I remember, okay, really quick. Jay, who's my mail carrier, I have developed a friendship with him. And you're going to get something for, a picture of him when this pandemic. But anyways, I saw him down the street, so I stopped. I was talking to him, and I told him the name of my car, the Amber Bullet, and he was like, oh, that's great, that's really creative. Oh my gosh, I love that name. And he goes, now, Bullet, does that describe your driving? And I'm like, sometimes. So, I think that was funny. That was a good thing yesterday. What else did I do yesterday? Oh, there's so many things I did yesterday that, I had a good day. I might not have a good day today, but that's okay. It's all in my perspective.